About to start day 2. That's the pass I came off of yesterday. I slept by these short trees over here. And I'm gonna head down the trail that way. Yeah, so this is day 2. It's gonna be another relatively short day, like 15 miles or so. I feel pretty good this morning. I didn't have any cramping last night. It was a very difficult effort yesterday. I'm gonna give myself another easy day and see how it goes from there. It got very cold at about 2 in the morning. Had to throw one of those trash bags inside of my sleeping bag. That did the trick. We also have been having these heavy winds, probably gusts around 50 to 60 miles an hour. Yeah, it's just nuts. But my tent did not come down, so yeah, I was able to find some dirt, put my tent stakes in. The weather report's not really clear on the wind here. It's a basic weather report I get that's Garmin. Yeah, no mosquitoes, no clouds, just a lot of wind and cold. All right, see ya. This is Ansel Adams Wilderness. It's very idyllic. It's just really great. It's almost like if you could make a hiking park, this is what it would look like. So far on the John Muir Trail, I've seen a lot of this trail masonry. I mean, the work that went into this is just nuts. Was it necessary? Probably not, but it's all over the place. I mean, just look at that. Put stairs in. I've been hiking for 2.5 miles this morning, and this is actually the area, sort of like this zone is where I wanted to get to last night. Somehow the mileage didn't add up that way. I've got to be careful because pretty soon we've got a split between the Pacific Crest Trail and the John Muir Trail, so I got to keep my eye out for that. We're going over Island Pass in about 0.2 miles. Pretty minor for a pass. It wasn't much of a climb. It's pretty much a downhill all day for me, just little rollers here and there. Bottom Lake. Okay, this is where the JMT splits, about 100 yards behind me. So I'm no longer on the PCT, I'm on just the JMT. And these logs are pretty rotted. Okay, time to eat. I'm making this dehydrated meal. Just need to make more room in my bear can over there. It's in my backpack. And I just had a hot chocolate with the water that I had left over. So yeah, water boils very slowly up here. And this can is going down quick. So yeah, just taking a break. And then I have to do the dishes here. And heading down the trail. This spot is warm. Let's see how long it holds out. It's just been this, from all directions wind. It's very cold. It feels cold. It's probably, I don't know, 60. But man, this place is great. Trail goes around the lake, and if you look way down there, you can see a bridge. Like 40, 50 mile an hour winds. It's exceedingly windy. 50. Yeah, that should be the JMT, but I'm going to consult my app. Hopefully it'll say something. I just saw one of those, not long, like, what do they call them? Meerkats? It ran away from me. About an hour ago, I took a break, stood up. I was in a forest similar to this, not an exposed rock like This usually is out here. So let's say I stood up and I'm looking at a bear looking straight at me. It didn't react, I just ignored it. Kept going and never did anything. So I've got a couple miles left before I gotta find a camp spot, but I'm at this lake and there's no camping here. So I'm not exactly sure what the terrain's gonna look like. I'm at Rosalie Lake, I think. I'm at Rosalie Lake. All right, set up camp. Right now it's not very windy. We do have gusts from time to time. It's a little warmer on this side of the mountain. I don't know if it's gonna stay that way. I've got some neighbors down there. Hi, at the end of day 2, I made it over here to Rosalie Lake. Where you see mile marker 51.4 at 9,346 feet elevation. I had originally planned to go down here about, I don't know, 2.5 miles further. So I'm staying with that 2-mile gap. I've got 9 miles to Red's Meadow. And let me show you that. Do a lunch there and then do a resupply at Red's. So it's off trail a little bit. Then I was going to go back down the trail, and I was going to go to the next page. I don't think I'm going to make it that far, so I think I'm slipping here a little bit. I'm going to have to play this by ear. See, this is tough in the tent with the light, but if you see that PCT logo right there, that's where I spent night 1, which was a little short of that Wall Lake campground that I wanted to go to. That was a tough day. Today was tough too. If you look at the elevation gain down here, after Donahue Pass, say Silver Lake, it doesn't look like there was much, right? But let me turn the page here. There were some rises when I got over to this Garnet Lake, Thousand Island Lake. That was all that real scenic stuff. It was pretty spectacular. So now I'm on the John Muir Trail only. It's not shared with the PCT anymore. That's split off at the Thousand Island Lake, and consequently my app doesn't work anymore. So I've got like today and tomorrow. So today's done. Tomorrow, after at Red's Meadow, Devil's Post Pile, I'll be back on the Common Trail with the PCT. So I've got 9 miles, and if you see that, I'm at Rosalie Lake. So if you see Rosalie Lake on this profile at 9346, I'm going to go about 500 feet in the morning. 7.2 miles will be dropping. Devil's Post Pile intersection is there, but I'm going to continue because my exit that's closest is a little bit further down there. So we're looking at 9. Got to add that 1 point out on there, 9.1 miles. So it should be a quick drop. But I tell you what, this gentle stuff over here was a real butt kicker. It was 3,500 feet of elevation gain that I had today.